Good afternoon, world. It's having America. So I'd make another video. I bought my slices and my slices are in the oven. So in a good 13, 14 minutes, I'm gonna go upstairs and get my slices. Obviously, you didn't warm it there. I didn't warm it there because when I warm it there and I eat it at home, it's amazing, but it's a bit cold. So I decided to just warm it at home in the oven around my slices of bombs. But you know, yeah, yeah. Give me a second, guys. I want to see if it's warming. My stepfather might have shut the oven off. All right, sorry about that, guys. I just want to check something. Yeah. All right, if you bluff, will all the Hollywood agents really be banking his answers for real? Yeah, they will. They all want out, man. They don't want to be left behind. They know me and VG are the main event. They're the side attention. That's why they're all begging the Xanus stars for word, obviously. But they know I can pay them more money for what they make in Hollywood on average. On average, sometimes Hollywood can make more. The actors can make more in Hollywood, but it's rare. Like on average, I'm beating on Hollywood. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I can pay them more, get the better perks, and it's fucking cool being in a movie with the two gods, man. You're world famous with them. You're the main event with them. It's a good feeling. That's why they all want to work with me so bad, obviously. All actors. Their agents will tell them, their managers and agents will tell them, yeah, Sky Source is better in Hollywood. This is your ticket out. Now we're with the Xana Stars. This is your ticket out of Hollywood. The Gatekeeper's Hollywood system. I can pay you more and give you better perks, and you're going to be world famous in this movie. This is your ticket out, guys. That's why they're all begging the Xana Stars for more. It's crazy. Crazy networking in Hollywood with the Xana Stars, right? That's right. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, they want out. The Hollywood actors. They want out of the Hollywood system, right? They know I can pay them more. Yeah. I don't know. You're saying big actors like Keanu Reeves, Tom Cruise, Denzel Washington, Samuel Jackson, Leonardo DiCaprio, Brad Pitt, Sandra Bullock, Kate Beckinsale. You're saying those actors will beg the Xanus out of the world? Yeah, they will. Even the A-list actors are going to beg the Xanus for it because they're no longer the main event, man. They're the side tension. Those A's actors are big in Hollywood, but they're not me and VJ, right? That's my point. They're not me and VJ, obviously. That's why they're also begging too, obviously. Yeah, like we're big, but we're not Ivan and VJ. Like they're the main event now. We're the side tension. I want to be in that movie. I don't want to be left behind in Hollywood. Because all their movies are the side tension now when I'm king, right? That's why they're all begging for word. And the agents will tell them once they finish my movie, the Zaya stars, to beg their ass off. Yeah, beg your ass off for Ivy to resign you. Ivy needs to pay you more, his company goes out of the water, beg. The agents and managers are going to tell you the Hollywood actors after Zaya, so they're all begging, obviously. They don't want to be left behind, they want to be saved, right? They want to be saved, they don't want to be left behind. My pizza should be ready soon, guys. It's in the oven in a good, like, I don't know, 7-8 minutes. I'll go upstairs and get my pizza. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Want to be a movie star? Yeah. Being a movie star with Ivan and VJ is every actor's dream, man. In Hollywood. Yeah. Yeah, I want to experience that fame with Ivan and VJ. And be a movie star with him in his movie. That's fucking an experience I want to be in. That's every actor's dream. I get paid all that money for it. I get my freedom. All the nice perks. Dream, obviously. They don't want to be left behind. They want to be saved, though, those Hollywood actors. They're going to be left behind all this is when I'm king and I start scratching their VJ. Center. And then. Samsara. Alright, is being a movie star fun? Oh yeah, it's fun, obviously. It's very fun. It's a lot of work. Like, Hollywood actors film for like 12 hours a day on average for like television shows and movies. It's dirty work, but like once you know the end product will be so cool. Like once the post-production team does the post-production work and they add in all the visual effects, special effects, sound effects, and music, you're like a big famous movie star. You get paid a lot of money for it too. Hollywood actors are getting paid a lot of money for my movie. They don't make that in Hollywood. They're getting paid their tens of millions. Hundreds of millions to tens of millions, man. They're making a lot of money. Even the Bees actors are getting paid. You pay a Bees actor $3 million and he makes $5 million speaking, that's $8 million. $1.5 million for the game, 9.5. And he makes like $250K for the merch. That Bees actor sounded like a $9 million deal, man. The Bees actors in my movie are still getting paid. They're also getting paid money that they don't see in Hollywood. They're not making the money that the Asians is making. That's my point, right? They're still getting paid. Yeah. Yeah. That's why the Gates are pissed off. Yes. The Gates will want them to like VJ, man. Yeah, the Gates know that, yeah, if Ivan makes $18 billion off his book, he can easily start his own film studio with VJ. Better than our Hollywood companies. $350 million towards a studio lot, Gran Turismo studio lot. He funds Zane's for $3 billion. He'll make his $50 billion off of Zane's brand, the movie merchant game. They don't want me living that life and making that money. That's why they're pissed off. They don't want me making that money. Obviously, they're envious. They have an envy. So they have an envy, obviously. In 5 minutes, I'll get my pizza. Yeah. What'd you get? I mean, I got a meat lover. Meat lover with barbecue sauce drizzled on top of the pizza, and I put it in the oven. I warm it 50 minutes. It's amazing. Yeah, Bob's has amazing slices. Best slices in Elmer. Their pizza's not the best. Bob's, I'd give it maybe fourth, fifth place in Elmer for my best pizza, but their slices are amazing. And they have amazing side stuff too. Like their garlic bread and everything is one of the best in Elmer. They have amazing garlic bread. Amazing fries, amazing chicken nuggets, chicken strips. I have amazing food bombs. But now there's a Domino's pizza in Elmer, so now I'm going to order Domino's. Domino's is the best pizza in the world. Most popular pizza brand in the world, right? Domino's pizza is amazing. They finally opened a Domino's pizza in Elmer. I ordered it a couple days ago. It was really good, man. Amazing pizza. My favorite pizza. Glenwood is now number 2. Domino's is number 1 for me now, obviously. Domino's is I like better than Glenwood, obviously. Because Glenwood, their pizza is amazing, but their garlic sauce is not the greatest. It's pretty good, but it's not the greatest garlic sauce, right? Sidetracking. Yeah. So filming Xanus will be dirty work. Oh yeah. It'll take a good like 10, 11 months, 12 months to film Xanus. That's dirty work. But the actors are going to have a blast because they know the end product will be so cool. Once post-production happens and they add in all the sound effects, visual effects, special effects, and they release a trailer, you're looking at Devils and Demons, amazing world building, amazing battle scenes. There's something unheard of for the movie. That's why Xanus are crazy about this. Yeah, and I paid the Hollywood actors a lot of money. That's why they're working hard for me. Even though we're doing blood, sweat, and tears, Ivan pays us a lot of money. We got to work hard and make an amazing movie together. And all the Hollywood actors for Xanus work their ass off. And Xanus has a big masterpiece. Oscar performances, right? Oscar-worthy performances. The actors for Xanus are going to lose themselves in character. They'll get amazing performances because I paid a lot of money, man. And I'm spoiling them with perks too, Lushy Buffet and all that stuff. They're going to work really hard for me. Yeah, Ivan pays us a lot of money. We got to work our ass off for them. They work hard for me, man. They destroy the role. The work is all easy for Mel Gibson or Peter. Yeah, people tell me, yeah, Ivan, like the work is easier for me because you paid the Hollywood actors a lot of money. They're working their ass off for me, Ivan. Yeah, takes a little bit of that stress off Peter. Peter doesn't have to really like stress himself while directing them. He directs them and they deliver. Like after a couple takes, they deliver, man. And Peter makes an amazing movie. Or Mel Gibson, or I choose. Some Sarah. After this, I'm gonna take a nice hot shower. I'll enjoy showing you guys. While you watch after Ivan, maybe The Chosen. I might watch another James Bond movie, or I'll watch The Chosen. Finish season 4 of The Chosen, obviously. And once I finish season 4, I want to finish Last of Us season 2, Stranger Things. I want season 4 of Stranger Things. I have to finish that. Yeah, I love Stranger Things. That's an amazing show. Cobra Kai too. That's an amazing show, obviously. Yeah. Yeah. So Peter and Mel will take that trust of you. Yeah, they will. Like Mel Gibson will tell me, yeah, Ivan, I know all the best cameras in Hollywood. I know all the best stuff for the visual effects department. I have my own Icon production. Peter Jackson has his own Wingnut production, so they know all that stuff. Yeah. Mel Gibson said, Ivan, you want to film behind the cameras? I'm like, yeah, Mel, I'll work with Ivan, I'll handle it. Mel takes the stress off me. I know all the best stuff for visual effects, Ivan, for all departments. Mel will handle that for me. He'll take that stress off me. Peter will too if I choose Peter. Like, holy shit, these guys know their shit. Yeah, we have our own production company, Ivan. We know our shit. Obviously. Mel Gibson knows his shit. Peter Jackson knows his shit. Obviously. He takes the stress off me. With the Saints movie. Sorry. 60 minutes, I'll get my pizza. I'll wait another minute. Yeah. Yeah. What movie are you most excited for Ivan? Xanus. Xanus is a masterpiece, man. Don't get me wrong, I'm excited for The Greatest Game of Their Unique and all those other movies, but like not the way I am for Xanus. Xanus is a fucking masterpiece. You're looking at an amazing movie. The only thing about Xanus is the work. It's more work, obviously. So I'm filming all 3 volumes back to back for production, like he did for Lord of the Rings. People will tell me, yeah, Ivan, you have to film it all back to back. Because if you do a thing where you film 1 volume and you wait a couple of years, these actors are going to get older. It's just going to cost you more money. You know what I'm saying? Just film it all back to back. Yeah, I'm filming all 3 volumes back to back. And I'm putting $1 billion towards each volume for each movie. The whole thing will get trained. I might have maybe $100 million left over. The whole thing will get trained. Because like, yeah, I mean, the $3 billion budget is a lot of money, but like once you add in the special effects and visual effects and all that stuff for post production, the whole thing will get trained. Ivan. Actors might cost me $150, $200 million. Separately might cost me $80 million. $250 million towards cars and armor weapons. Hotel stays maybe $40 million in costs, $40 million in costs. Limo services maybe another $12 million in costs. It's a lot of money, man. Yeah. Obviously. The whole thing will get drained. Yeah, give me a second, guys. I'm gonna go upstairs and get my pizza. Back in a sec, don't wait a second. Ready, guys. Sorry for the long wait. Want to get my pizza. It's a little bit hot though. I might wait until it warms up, but you put in the oven? Yeah, I put the slices in the oven. Let's see. It's a little bit hot. Yeah. Will all the Hollywood actors agents call for Xanus? Yes. All my movies, all the Hollywood actors agents will call because they want to be my movie man. Especially Xanus. They read my book. Yeah, that's a masterpiece. I want to be a part of that story. That's why all the agents are calling, obviously. It's crazy. Amen. Will the Xanus stars chosen their agents call? Yeah, they will. Their agents will tell them, yeah, Ivan's interested in you guys. We're gonna call the office and try to get you the job, obviously. John Mega's agent manager, Von Joda's agent manager, Danielle Manette, Ariana Grande. agents are calling. That's crazy. Yeah. Amen. All right, if you think the world will be shocked by your book, yeah, they will. Xanus is master. As I know, you guys were shocked when I started showing you snippets like 8 months ago. When you guys read it, you guys are probably shocked. Yeah, there's something unique about this book that stands out from all these other novels I read. Yeah. When you read Volume 3, you guys will be shocked, man. Your feast scene will blow your mind away. Yeah. So have you feast seen the cinema? Yes. You feast seen the cinema on the page, man. That's why Vijay cries. Because Vijay knows I did it, where it's too late for her. She got deep, fucking stupid. Yeah, I mean, I got deep, I wouldn't get me out, man. You did it, you wrote your masterpiece. You have the keys, that's like $18, $20 million for you. I want a piece of that, I want a life of you, Ivan. So I mean, she cries. She got duped. BJ got duped, man. Yeah. So VJ wants a piece of your billions. Of course she does. Duh. She wants a piece of, I don't know, my 18 billion on my book. And she knows with that money, you can live a life. You're living life with that money. And she wants the power and the control, obviously. With me, right? Yeah. And she loves me, she wants to be with me. And she wants to see the light, that's why she cries. Amen. So VJ has no control in Hollywood. No, she doesn't. She's a sellout. She's sold out. You sell to the gatekeepers, you have no control, man. They own your career and they own your life, man. That's why she cries. It finally hit her mind, yeah, I got duped. It was Ivan maybe poor, but he didn't get duped, obviously. He wrote the master for Xanus. That's like $18 million. I want a piece of that. And I want him to get me out. I want a piece of magazine. I want a movie star. Which is crazy. Sorry guys, this pizza's so good. Yeah. Yeah. So you're not gonna let those guys win? No, man. After keeping me poor for almost 40 years, while you're making all those attention shows every year, there's no way I'm gonna let these guys take my money. No way, the money's mine, you're not touching it. That's why the only thing they can do is kill me. Yeah, we can't do shit, just kill this guy. But my father whipped me at 1 minute later, and that money's mine, I'm not touching it. Yeah. I'm sick and tired of being the poor Ivan who has no money. Enough's enough. I wrote the Xanus book. That brand's mine. You're not touching it. And they know it's my money. Yeah, Ivan has the keys. It's his money. We can't touch that. The only thing we can do is just scare him with death. But even then, Ivan doesn't sell those. He knows we're going to dupe him and destroy his life. Yes. You sell Ivan, your life will be destroyed. You'll be miserable. Sharing with Roy Justice and garbage Roy Justice, and you're not going to get your genetic perks. And the gates are going to sell your money, Ivan. Okay. Stealing all your billions while they're making their tens of trillions every year. I'm going to dupe you. That's why God gave me the keys. That way those guys won't dupe me, man. So your father knew, of course. My father's God. My father knew, yeah, the gatekeepers are so reprobated, even while they're making, like, I don't know, there's 60 plus trillion every year. If Ivan sells to them, they're going to lock the doors on them and never let them be billionaires and take all their money. I have to give Ivan the keys, that way he can make his billions, they don't touch his money. That's why God gave me the keys. Though I can make my billions, obviously. Because I'm meant to make my billions. I'm not meant to be worth like $50 million, no. I'm meant to be worth my tens of billions. Even hundreds of billions, yeah. Well, it's not like God, man. Yeah, man. Okay. Sorry, guys, I went to wash my hands. That pizza's really good, guys. That's why, yeah. Yeah. Alright, will the gates tell you think you can fuck with my money and all that stuff? Yeah, they will. But don't fall for that game, Ivan. If you sell to them, they're also fucking with your money and stealing all your money, man. That belongs to you. Yeah. They're gonna call me a thief. Yeah, I mean, you're a thief stealing from us. I'm like, yeah, and if I sell it to you, you're also stealing my money too, man. The whole world is not buying the movie and the merch because of you, man. They're buying because of me, VJ, and our keys. And you're also stealing my money if I sell it to you. So you're being a hypocrite. It's okay for you to steal my money, but it's not me. It's not okay for me to supposed to be steal your money. Yeah. It's wrong to steal item. But yeah, you're the real thief. It's not me, man. You dupe VJ. You won't even let it be worth $100 million when she has the keys. And you have the balls to call me the thief. You're the real thief, not me. Don't you say yeah. So, yeah. So your father knew. Yeah, my father knew that the families are consumed with their envy. That's why he gave me the keys. Obviously, he's not stupid. Yo, Ivan, if you sell to the gatekeepers, they'll let you make money, but they're never going to let you make your billions, Ivan. You're meant to make your billions. You're my son. You and VJ are the heirs. I have to give you the keys so we can make your billions. They don't touch your money. That's why God gave me the keys to the kingdom, obviously. That's why I can make my billions. Kiss your $18, $20 million goodbye, Ivan, if you sell. You sell, you'll be lucky to make $40 million off your book, man. Gatekeeper's gonna give you the peanuts, man. Yeah, pay Ivan like $40 million for the book, $30 million for the book. Don't pay him like $300, $500 million, $1 billion. Don't pay him, man. No. Pay him like $30, $40 million in money. And they're like, Ivan, you happy you made $30 million off your book? I'm like, whoa, where's the rest of the money? Ivan, what do you mean? Like, $30 million is a lot of money. I'm like, yeah, they dupe me, man. That's why I'm not selling. I'm not gonna have those guys dupe me, man. No way. And I don't want to share with you guys for injustice. Yeah. I guarantee you, when the gatekeepers started making their plans, like lock everything on Ivan, eventually the whole world read my mind. They were probably like, "Fuck, man, Ivan's father knows he gave him the keys." Yeah, my father knew. You can't do God here. Me as a human being, I didn't know those were locked on me. But as God, my father knew the gatekeepers out there. That's why he programmed my mind with the keys when I was conceived in the womb, obviously. They're like, yeah, fuck, man, Ivan's father gave him the keys because he knows we lock the doors. And yes, you can't do God here. My father knew the gates locked doors, and that's why he gave me the keys. Because he knew they locked everything on me, man. Yeah. Yeah, don't let Ivan make money unless he sells to me. But if Ivan sells to me, his relationship with his wife won't work because Vici has to be fresh. We won't get glowing beauty, and they're never going to let me be the billionaire. They'll let me be worth maybe my $50 million after 30, 40 years. After 30, 40, 50 years in Hollywood, you'll be lucky to be worth maybe $60 million in Hollywood, Ivan. They're going to dupe you, man. And steal all your billions. Yeah, man. That's why God gave me the keys to lock my billions. They don't dupe me. That's why VJ cries when she wants me to get her out. Yeah, Ivan, I got duped by the gates in Hollywood. I want you to get me out, man. I got duped. I want to be featured manager. I want to sign that manual on Amazon. Yeah, the Justice wants to do all that with me, obviously. Yeah, I don't want to miss out on that, man. On that life. That's why she cries, obviously. She's crazy. Ivan, what keeps you going? I focus on the difference between me and VJ is VJ focuses on the now. That's why she cries every hears me every night. Whereas I focus on the future, the good. You know I'm gonna pay a price to be my wife. I know I'm gonna be king with her. I'm gonna live the life with her. And I know I'm not gonna sell the gatekeepers. God gave me the keys. All I'm thinking about is the moment when I'm now king. Obviously. I focus on the good, and that helps me with my stress and depression and everything. I focus on the good of me being king with VJ. With Victoria Justice, because she's a crazy woman, she focuses on the now. That's why she cries every tears to me every night. She's fucking crazy. You know. She cries for the personal reasons as well as career reasons too. Victoria Justice dreams of being Yeah, I'm sick and tired of Ivan doing all these shitty better movies. I want to do a big budget movie with you. And I want to own that Skyscraper company, and I want to sign that mega deal with Amazon, you Ivan. The 90-10 deal with Amazon, it's a multi-billion deal. I don't know, a $25 billion deal for Xanus, a $14 billion deal for The Great Escape. These are huge contracts, man. Maybe you signed for the movie, man. That's just the movie alone. That doesn't include the merchandise in the game, right? You have that money too, obviously. Yeah, I want to sign those mega deals with you, Ivan, and be cool with you. That's why she cries, and she also dreams of the person with me. Living in a woman in her house, owning nice cars, going clothes shopping, going to restaurants, bars, clubs, traveling to wholesale the best suites, buying the yacht, the jets. Yeah, she dreams of that with me, obviously. That's why she cries. And she knows she got duped by the gates. Yeah. And she also cries about the fee. Like, fuck, man. Yeah, she knows the karma is coming her way, obviously. She's not stupid, right? Yeah, man, I sinned against Ivan my whole life when Ivan was a good holy man. But the karma is coming my way. When Ivan pays the fee, the karma will hit me, obviously. That's why now she expects me to stay with a woman for her, but I don't listen to her, obviously. She doesn't listen to me. Here we go. Yeah. But the fee's not my fault, VJ. I don't want to pay that fee. I'm being serious when I say that. I have no interest in paying that fee, but I know if I don't pay, the world will not. Well, the world will not let me be with you, and they're not going to buy my book. Yeah, if you don't pay, we're not going to buy your book, man. And we'll never let you be with VJ. I have to pay to be with VJ, man. That's another reason why VJ cries. You know, the situation's so serious. Yeah, if Ivan doesn't pay, the world will never let me be with him, and they're not going to buy his book. Obviously, that's why. That's another reason why VJ cries. She's scared of the karma with the mess, obviously. When I pay the fee, right? Duh. Yeah. Some sour. Alright, will you really share the money of VJ? Yeah, I will. My money is VJ's money. VJ is worth my money because VJ is pretty much just as big as me, right? She has the keys, she's got like me. She's not as big as me, but she's almost as big as me. Victoria Justice is the second most powerful person in the world after me. I'm a little bit more powerful than VJ because I'm why I'm God, right? But I told you, if an Ivan and VJ movie was released, the world would be going a little bit crazier for my movie because I'm why, man. But they'd still be going crazy for VJ's movie. But VJ is not as big as me. She's second most powerful person after me, but she's very powerful too. That's why the gates lock the doors to her too. She has the keys like me. She's very powerful, obviously. But I'm number one. She's number two, obviously, because a king is bigger than a queen. I'm fucking God, bro. Why? VJ is a goddess too. She's a spirit of God, but I'm a bit bigger than her. Oh, yeah, yeah. She's almost as big as me. That's why she's worth my royalties. And she's gonna give me that evil look. Ivan, how's my book, by the way? I'm like, I made like $85. You made $85 every book, Ivan? I'm like, yeah. She's like, Ivan, are you gonna share that with me? I'm like, yes, I will, VJ. Relax, man. Calm down. I'm gonna share with you, man. You fucking evil woman, man. Yeah, man. After what I fucking did for you, this is your reaction? After me telling you how much money I made on my book, you're fucking evil, VJ. I'm sorry, man. I want a piece of that money, Ivan. I want a piece of that. Yeah, she's evil. Yeah. These Ivan, with this money, we can live the life. We can start that film studio that you're talking about in your videos. Yeah, VJ finally admits that she saw my videos. And she's like, yeah, I saw your videos on YouTube. People just act like you watch yourself because they see hell, Ivan. But now that she sees the light, she admits that she saw all my videos. Yeah, Ivan, you want to start your Skies Entertainment studio, Ivan? I'm like, yeah, VJ. Ivan, we can start that film studio with that money, I know. It only cost me and VJ $350 million to build the studio lot. It's pocket change. I can fund Xanus for $3 million with $18 million. VJ will still have like 14 billion, 13 something billion in our bank after we pay for all the big stuff. We still have billions in our bank, man. It's a good investment. We're going to make our tens of billions off of movie merchant game for Xanus, obviously. It's a good investment. Yeah. Sarah. Take a shot of this, guys. Yeah. Ivan, will you and PJ be blowing a lot of your money? Yeah, we will, but it doesn't affect our bank account. Like the only stuff that affects me and VJ's bank account is the big costs, like the private jets, the two private jets, the two yachts, $1 billion to $1 billion house, $3 billion towards the movie, $500 towards the game, $350 million towards Sula. That's like $4.5 million. That's a little bit of a cut of our budget. Everything after that, even though we're blowing a lot of our money, it's peanuts. We're blowing maybe 6, 7, 8 million a year. For the vacations is expensive. The vacations will only cost a couple $1 million a year for that 1 year. $3, $4 million. So it's pocket change if you have billions in your bank. It's all chump change. Going out to dinner, staying at the suites, it's pocket change. Getting nice cars, getting clothes, all pocket change. Going to the bar, to the club, restaurants, pocket change. Limo drivers, pocket change. It's a couple million every year, but if you have billions in your bank, 8 million, 7 million a year is pocket change. You got what I'm saying? So we are blowing a lot of our money, but it's not affecting our bank account. Blowing maybe 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 million a year. When you have billions in your account, it's pocket change. You guys understand? That's my point. Yeah. Yeah. If you think Peter Jackson's age will ask for money, yeah, he will. Well, I'm gonna be strict. No, Peter, this is enough. I'm not paying more money. Stop being greedy. I mean, I can ask $1 billion that I'm like, no, Peter. Hey, $50 is enough. I'm not paying more money, man. Stop being greedy. You're not worth any more than this. A 1.6 billion deal, Peter, is enough for you. Stop being greedy. It's a deal, Ivan. That's a lot of gold, Ivan. Yeah, it's a good deal, Peter. Stop being greedy. He signs that contract, Peter. Mel Gibson, too. What I'm paying him is enough. $550 million for Mel Gibson is enough. Or $400 million in his American money is enough money for Mel Gibson. I'm not paying more money. That's not money for Mel Gibson. There they go. Watch out for the greedy directors, Ivan. Read those guys. Yeah. Well, Peter would tell you that your Xanus is better than Lord of the Rings. Yeah, he will. He will, man. It's a better story. Yeah. Remember that scene in Return of the King when they breached Minas Tirith, the Mordor army breached Minas Tirith, and you have that boss orc. He's like, move into the city, kill all in your path. Remember that? Well, imagine a scene like that with Eretap and his 20,000 army. They move into the blacksmith Safia city. They find out it's empty. You have a 20,000 army that size of devils, man. But he was like, yeah, man, you're looking at a map, man. The world's gonna fill for you guys, man. This is going to be part of the Rings. Yeah, because part of the Rings. And you have the access like Prince of Egypt on there, and the caverns like Moria and Doombots are sleeping in there. I'm like, yeah, he's like, holy shit. Ivan, that's the beginning of Volume 3. That's not even when the crazy shit happens later on, Ivan. I know. He's like, yeah, Ivan, you look at a masterpiece. This isn't Grandma of the Rings. Yeah, because part of the Rings. Masterpiece, man. I can't wait for this movie. I know, Peter, relax, calm down. I'm sorry. Peter's a nerd, obviously. He's a nerd, obviously, yeah. Peter Jackson told me, yeah, even though $3 billion is a lot of money, once they add in all the sound effects, visual effects, and special effects, the whole thing will get drained, Ivan. Because the post production team are going to drain the $600 million per volume. towards like the battle scenes, the warbling and the horribly moles and bats, and the extras and the crows and the eagles. The whole thing with drained Ivan. I know. You're looking at something beautiful, Ivan. Something that will blow my technology of the Hobbit Livings out of the water, Ivan. People tell me that. Mel Gibson too. Yeah, Ivan. This will blow my passion right way right out of the water. I know, Mel. Technology will blow it out of the water. If I choose right. Yeah. Emma. Yeah. So Peter Jackson will picture the sword in his mind. Yeah, he will. Yeah, and I read your book. I read your book. If you turn this into a movie, man, you're looking at a masterpiece. Like, this is going to be better than my Lord of the Rings. I know, Peter. It's better than Lord of the Rings. I know, Lord of the Rings, masterpiece, man. God, and all your volumes will be masterpieces, entertaining volumes. Ivan. Even though there's not much action in Volume 1 and Volume 2, you're still looking at very, very entertaining movies. Ivan. Yeah. People tell me, Ivan, your Volume 2 will be better than my Two Towers, Ivan. Like, you're looking at a better movie than my Two Towers. Volume 1 of Xanus will be better than my Fellowship of the Ring, Ivan. Like, it's a masterpiece, Ivan. The light behind the walls, they don't know what's outside the walls, Ivan, when they're kids. You're looking at a masterpiece, Ivan. I know, Peter. Better. Not by much, but it'll be close. But Xanus will be the better movie choice in Lord of the Rings, man. If you do everything right. Write an amazing screenplay, amazing script. You pull out of money towards the movie, $3 billion. Mel Gibson and Peter take their notes. You pull out of money towards the costumes, arm weapons, the masks, the Zeppelin, the extras. Looking at an amazing movie. And the visual effects, special effects, and sound effects. Looking at an amazing movie. Yeah. Remember that scene in the Two Towers when Saruman is like, "Tonight you shall march to the land of Rohan. Leave none alive." Remember that? And you saw the army? Yeah, that's a 10,000 Orkai army, and that gave you the bejesus, man. The bejesus creeps, right? Yeah, think of an army double that size. Peter's like, yeah, I even think of an army double the size of my Helm's Deep Orkai army, Lord of the Rings. And they're devils. And that army that you saw in Two Towers, they applied CGI effects towards that. Those weren't real people. Which for my movie, you're actually looking at a 20,000 demonic army, and it'll look more real and realistic, obviously. When they add in the visual effects and special effects, they look more realistic. But when they roar, they actually are roaring, and it sounds like thousands of devil wolves, man. Yeah. As Peter Jackson had to go to a stadium for Lord of the Rings and record the chanting crowd for the Orkai army in Two Towers, because the Orkai army you saw in Two Towers, guys, is most of that is CGI. They only had a couple hundred extras, and they applied CGI towards it to fill in the blanks, obviously. That's why you caught some cheesiness in the war of Two Towers when you watch obviously with the army. Some siren, a little bit of cheesiness, right? Yeah. Amen. Take a shower to this. All my videos getting uploaded. I'll take a shower. Yeah. So the Gates are thinking bigger picture. Yes, they're not stupid. And even though Ivan only makes 18 billion off his book, that's pocket change. Ivan has the keys to the kingdom. He has the power control now with VJ. With his $18 billion, he can start his own film studio. He can fund his movie for $3 billion. That's not risky for him. He'll make his 50 plus billion off the movie merchant game for the Xanus brand. They're thinking bigger picture. Well, Ivan's going to make his tens of billions off his brand, obviously, when they think bigger picture. And they know it's a masterpiece. Yeah, if Ivan turns out into a movie like the greatest story ever told, we want to control that. Get our and hold that. Yeah, they want to control my brand, obviously. They want to buy the rights off it by me selling, obviously. If you sell Ivan, they now own your Xanus brand. Don't forget that, right? Xanus brand is no longer yours; they own it. And because they own it, they can now guard the door on your career, on your money. They don't want you making your billions. Yeah, don't give Ivan $1 billion, $2 billion for the book. Give him maybe $40 million of the money. I'm gonna dupe you, Ivan. That's why I came with the keys, but don't dupe me. Yeah. Yeah, that Xanus brand is valuable, man. It's worth billions. Yeah, and Ivan owns that. Yeah, I own it. I wrote the book. I own it. Yeah. And the good thing about me not selling out, I don't have to worry about the book critics and film critics for my movie talking trash about my brand in the public eye. But behind the scenes, people will talk, obviously. But it's not as bad as like news outlets and YouTube channels bashing your book, bashing your movie. I don't have to worry about that because I didn't sell the gatekeepers. No one will be talking about Xanus, Skys Entertainment in the public eye. I didn't sell the gates. But behind the scenes, it's crazy. Fans are coming up to me, VJ, interviewing us. How long are you in the process of your movie? I'm like, yeah, we're in year 3. We're starting production next year. Yeah, it's crazy. They're all interviewing me, VJ, the actors. It's crazy. Yeah. But in the public eye, no one's talking. I didn't sell the gates. So I don't have to worry about the film critics and the book critics bashing my brand, my book, and my movie. And my game, too. You also have game critics, too, right? Yeah. I'm sorry? I can't wait to go with you, Ivan, I know. He's all excited, yeah. That's why Xanus be the greatest I've ever written. And the greatest one should me. Anyways, guys, this was a show with my Xanus brand. This is I'm signing off. Peace. Peace out, guys. Don't hate him, son.